We haven't seen Charlotte Flair top for months since the summer. You're absolutely right. Such a spectacular.
Charlotte Flair reacts to WWE teasing her return after 13-month hiatus. Rhea Ripley versus Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair, who reigns supreme in net worth. WWE is the home to some of the best in-ring female talents in the world. These women have proven to be on par with their male counterparts and displayed their prowess inside the ring on the biggest stages of professional wrestling. Among the rosters of both Raw and SmackDown, 3 top names are Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, and Tiffany Stratton. Charlotte Flair is credited as one of the most gifted and accomplished in-ring performers of the last decade, who is a 14-time WWE Women's Champion. Rhea Ripley has been a top fixture on Raw for years, having immense popularity among fans while having a dominant presence inside the squared circle. Lastly, Tiffany Stratton was the breakout superstar of 2024 with her incredible performances in the ring and opened 2025 by cashing in her Money in the Bank contract on Nia Jax to become the new WWE Women's Champion. All 3 women have different styles and personalities in WWE, which has fetched them immense success. However, the question here is to address the top-earning female WWE star among all 3 of them. Who leads the net worth race between Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, and Tiffany Stratton? According to sources like Sportskeeda and Celebrity Net Worth, all of the aforementioned 3 WWE superstars have earned incredible fortunes as of this date. Charlotte Flair was off WWE television for the entire last year, yet her fame and star power earned her an incredible net worth of close to $4 million. Tiffany Stratton was able to amass a fortune of nearly $3 million following her first successful year on the main roster. This would mean that Charlotte Flair not only dominates both Ripley and Stratton in her status as a top-tier WWE superstar, but in financial standings as well. What is the current status of all 3 WWE superstars? Rhea Ripley regained the WWE Women's World Championship from Liv Morgan on the debut episode of Raw on Netflix. Tiffany Stratton began her WWE Women's title reign on the first SmackDown of 2025 and made her first successful title defense on the January 17th edition of SmackDown against Bayley. On the other hand, Charlotte Flair's return to WWE has been announced on the same episode after over a year of recovering from a knee injury. Charlotte Flair returned vignette airs on WWE SmackDown. Charlotte Flair is on her way back to WWE, with a new vignette for her return from injury airing on Friday's SmackDown. Flair is making her comeback after missing more than a year of ring time due to a catastrophic knee injury and subsequent reconstructive surgery and rehab. On the December 8th, 2023 SmackDown, Flair suffered a torn ACL, MCL, and meniscus in a match against Asuka. She underwent surgery in late December 2023 or early January 2024, posting about it on social media on January 4th, 2024. To Friday's return vignette included shots of Flair boarding a private jet, driving a Rolls-Royce, lounging on a yacht, and wearing fur coats interspersed with highlights from her wrestling career. A return date for Flair has yet to be announced. The upcoming Royal Rumble match on February 1st would be a logical conclusion, although to this point, no participants have been revealed for the Women's Rumble bout. Charlotte Flair has reacted to WWE's promo package for her during tonight's episode of SmackDown. Flair seems quite excited about her return after more than a year. Flair last wrestled back in late 2023. The Queen wrestled Asuka on an episode of SmackDown and suffered an injury that has kept her out of action since. Flair has been working towards her big return since then. WWE just posted a promo package hyping the Queen, and Charlotte Flair has now responded to it as well. Here's what she wrote on X/Twitter. Flair is one of the most accomplished female stars in the history of WWE. She has done it all in the ring and is a surefire future Hall of Famer. She's taken down some of the biggest names in the business since making her way to the main roster in 2015, including Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Rhea Ripley, and Asuka. Flair missed last year's WrestleMania due to her injury. Now that she's seemingly on her way back to WWE TV, fans are wondering what she's going to do at the show of shows. Many fans want Triple H to book Charlotte against WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton at the grandest stage of them all this year. Charlotte Flair teases her comeback in new video. Charlotte Flair continues to tease her comeback. Flair has been sidelined since December 2023 as she suffered a torn ACL, MCL, and meniscus during a match against Asuka. She underwent surgery, and she has been training for her in-ring return in recent months. In a new post on social media, Charlotte Flair shared a clip of herself training and teased that she would prove everyone wrong when she returned. As of this writing, there is no word on when Charlotte Flair will return. WrestleZone will provide more information as it becomes available. Ric Flair on Charlotte Flair. WWE Hall of Famer Ric Flair is excited about Charlotte's looming return. Speaking on Busted Open Radio, Ric Flair discussed her upcoming comeback. "I am so excited for my daughter to come back," he said. "I mean, geez. She won't tell me anything because she says I have a big mouth. She tells her mom everything and won't tell me, and I can't get her mom to tell me. I really think it's time. When she comes back." John Cena doesn't want to break a record. He doesn't give a shit about that. He's in a different world now. I still think the biggest thing in the business when it happens, and it'll be a real game changer, just like she is in real life, is her breaking the title record, or even tying the record. "I believe it's in the cards," Flair continued. "I can look at the show, and I just think it's a woman's world now. And she's the best women's wrestler alive. And I think this time off, as unfortunate as it was because of the severity of the injury, I think that she's been able to sit back and realize just how damn good she is. Because I guarantee you, when she walks back in the door, it's going to be a game changer. I would bet $10,000 that the first match she wrestles, if it's a good opponent, will get a rating that'll be the highest women's rating in a long time in a singles match." Mariah May sends a one-word message to Charlotte Flair after she drops a major update regarding her return. Mariah May has responded to one of Charlotte Flair's recent Instagram posts. The Queen posted a video teasing her return to in-ring competition. May is the reigning AEW Women's World Champion. In 2024, she won the Owen Hart Foundation tournament to earn a shot at Toni Storm's championship. She immediately betrayed Storm and defeated her at the All-In pay-per-view to become the new women's champion. On Instagram, May reacted to Flair's video with a one-word message, showing respect for the multi-time WWE Women's Champion. May was introduced as AEW's newest signing on the November 8, 2023 edition of Dynamite. She was introduced as Toni Storm's superfan before allying with the 29-year-old superstar. AEW star Thunder Rosa wants to face Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair. AEW star Thunder Rosa has named Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair as her dream opponents. The former AEW Women's World Champion believes the EST has been tremendous in the last 2 years. "Another person I would love to wrestle if I could is Charlotte Flair. She's an excellent wrestler. Bianca Belair, I think in the last